Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're checking out 2025's Good Boy. This is one I have not seen, but was very intrigued about it when I heard about it. And boom, here it is. Now we're going to check it out.
Good boy, good boy. I've heard a little bit about it, know nothing else about it, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see what it's going to be about.
I don't know anything about this film. I just came in, looked over my shoulder like I always do, and as the dog lover I am, I said, "Oh no, what are we watching?"
Oh no!
But it came highly recommended, I guess. So,
all right. Without further ado, then let's go.
Wake up. Wake up, lazy.
watch your tone.
No, no. Oh, I thought you were talking about the owner was saying that to the dog was saying that to the owner. Come on, it's time for a walk. Oh, puppy. I had to get it out of the way.
Oh.
Well, look at him.
Do TVs even do that anymore, or do they just still use it?
When you watch an HBO program,
Yeah, for like 2 seconds. Oh
shadow.
boy.
Kind of sounds like the intro to Black Mirror.
Vera.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh.
Dude, you have to pick up your phone. What?
I need an ambulance. My brother is Friedman. I just found him. Like, something is really wrong.
Oh,
Good.
I'm
boy.
intrigued.
What is this?
I'm intrigued.
Oh, we start with him as a puppy.
Okay. Who's my bestest friend?
So cute. I could die.
Watching Raiders? Or is that Temple of Doom?
Indy, come on. There's nothing there.
Oh, the dog's name is Indy.
Who's that? Oh, the boys are back.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. It's just a jacket.
Hey, sis, question for you. You know what Grandpa hit the cage to?
All right, Grandpa. There is no reason the doctor said that she's okay.
Oh.
So,
Why, Grandpa?
why not?
Oh,
Oh, look at
shadow
that.
again.
A dog doesn't bark at anything?
Yeah, he's trained. Trained not to be a barky. Bark.
How many more barks you want to put in there, pal?
Wait, just tell me that you're okay.
Love that.
We haven't seen the owner's face at all. Oh. Did it come back?
Isn't he supposed to be on some private road to Grandpa's?
Oh, light from the house.
Oh. Was there a...
I missed it if there was a...
It looked like there was a figure on the left.
Could have been.
Come on, bud. Let's go. Come on, scaredy pants.
Oh.
Come on, buddy.
No.
Pass. Animals are always the first to
There we
know.
go.
Oh.
This way. Come on.
Dogs ever like the rain? I didn't.
Private property. Stay out.
Definitely not being used as a vacation home.
Well, it's in between. Because you saw, like, that looks like they were working on stuff on the inside.
It's It's like, hey, man, you hearing this?
The dog's like, fuck yes.
I know. But it beats the hospital. Right? Wait here.
Nothing creepy about basements at old cottages at all.
Oh, there's something again in that corner.
And now it's gone. Oh, it's going to be right in front of him. The old jump scare for Oak.
Ooh, getting hit with a 110.
Something smells awful down here. Glad I don't have your nose.
Something smells awful. Maybe it's a decaying body. Maybe you should close that door.
So how long have you been planning this?
Just needed to go.
First family house is a great place to relax. Is that Indy?
Old home movie. Grandpa's playing fetch with bandits.
Didn't Grandpa just have a ton of dogs?
They all just kept running away. Indy, on the other hand, never leaves my side. I can't poop without a witness.
Aww.
Mostly this and shitty horror films. I think he's taping over them.
What's the point of making a home movie?
What was that?
Can you tell there's something wrong with it?
Seems happy.
Well, that's how Grandpa's generation did it, you know? Happy face even when you're rotting from the inside out, right?
Was that door not open?
Oh.
Oh, there's a shadow.
The house isn't haunted, Vera.
Oh, yeah? No one has lived there for more than a few weeks,
Grandpa did.
and Dick killed him.
Does that reflection kind of look like? Oh. Now I'm second guessing everything.
Well, yeah,
Now
he's
you're
got
just
it.
looking for things that
Yeah.
aren't even there. God, they got plastic over everything. Oh, Grandpa's old hunting gear.
Oh.
Oh,
Why would the
That-
heater be on? Or is that an old radio? Looks like a heater.
Looks a lot like a space heater. Fragile.
nah, one off.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, man. What's going on?
That wouldn't be creepy at all if a dog was staring at the corner like that.
Yeah.
Well, because like how many times you always have to tell the dog, oh, there's nothing there. They'll bark at nothing. You're like, what are you even barking at?
All right. Well, at least we got daylight here.
And very sunny and
It's very interesting how they're not showing his face at all.
Yeah.
they showed it for like a second when he was drooling blood.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
Oh, we got our own cemetery?
Looks a little big to be a family cemetery.
But they happen to build that cabin on a cemetery.
Oh, ancient burial
Burial
grounds.
grounds.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I know. It's creepy. It's all my family buried under here.
Ah, well, there's our answer.
That's his whole family.
Yeah.
Well, you go
I mean,
back
you have,
generations.
yeah, and you have a big enough family,
They all
cousins,
died
and
pretty young. too.
relatives.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
good detail.
Where'd he go?
Where do go? Oh, what's
Oh.
that? You leave that dog alone, you son of a bitch.
Somebody
Oh,
else. Looks like a hunter.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Hey, boy,
Nah, no.
you should be more careful.
Okay.
It's fox hunting season. I've got traps and snares all over these woods.
Is that Mr. Downs?
Okay.
You staying in that place?
Yeah.
Nothing that just brave of you. After everything, the way your grandpa died.
We're gonna make it our own. We just gotta clear it out. Get the electric.
Oh, is that a?
Some bones.
Your grandpa was out here with his dog, too. After we found his body,
Oh,
Oh.
he never did find that dog.
Never found his dog.
Yeah, sure, you know how to set this up. The electric for old houses is pretty tough.
Yeah, I got it.
Seems like you're being a little short, given somebody's letting you use a generator.
Just out of curiosity, have you noticed Indy acting weird lately?
What do you mean?
Does it seem like he's searching for something that you can't see or something that doesn't exist? Seriously, dog noses are very sensitive. They can detect all kinds of stuff that F. Smith.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Knock it off.
Oh, the way we finally saw his face. I thought we were gonna, get it.
Well, if we lose our human, what happens for the rest of the movie?
it's just a dog trying to survive.
With keener senses than their human partners, dogs protected cave dwellers from unseen dangers and alerted them to the presence of predators.
I think this might be important.
Thanks.
Oh, can I help you? You awesome.
No, he doesn't. No, the dog doesn't want any. It's just staring as you're.
Love the old school TV.
It's a analog television.
Oh, I thought Orc was starting.
No, I'd say, you know what? It's when I feel it, I'll know that I have a
You
feeling.
chase it.
Wrong movie, dude. The dog will let me
Same
know.
frame of mind.
Chasing ghosts, chasing twisters.
And this is definitely a movie you want to watch in the dark, so you don't have any lights in your face.
You also want to watch that old cabin in the woods for the full.
Oh yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Hey guys, gather around. I got a movie for us to watch up here in the cabin. Oh,
Whoa, is that Bandit?
that's yeah.
Oh, what was that?
Fuck was that? That's interesting.
Hey, bud,
Oh, scratches
Yeah.
at the door.
Ugh.
come on. Breakfast time.
Oh man, dog pawing at it.
Oh,
Those
shadows.
Those aren't dogs pawing.
Guard the house.
Uh-oh. He tip over out there?
Or is he relapsing? Where was he?
Or is Indy just freaked out because he left?
I think he's freaked
Yeah.
out because he left.
Oh, still on watch.
Hasn't moved. What is that? Oh,
Oh.
there's her dog.
What the fuck?
It's like if a human was in the cabin and just
All of a sudden,
hearing somebody yell help. And then you see them walk across and go up the steps and you follow them.
of course. I love the camera work in here. Getting some really interesting shots.
No, now's where we see something in the background when they fade like that. A lot of teases.
Oh,
And it's handkerchief.
oh. You know, he's seeing what Bandit saw. Oh.
Did he just get a fix?
I think so. The way he's breathing and everything, yeah.
No way.
Ugh.
Oh, boy.
So get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Hey.
Asshole. It's a very interesting transition.
yeah. Going back to that log. Oh,
Who's this now? This is a slow burn if I've ever seen one, guys. Ugh.
ooh.
That's dirt.
Oh, that's the mud from his boots on the way in.
Oh. God, I hope this isn't like a Hereditary where we're missing stuff because of the TV. Because
The TV is just fine.
well, saw something in that corner.
Dude, the TV's fine.
Oh, zombie. Oh. Been at that for a while.
Stay.
There's got to be a jump scare in here somewhere at some point. They've been teeing it up for, well, half the movie.
Oh.
All the taxidermy I leave to my daughter, the vegan.
Ooh, a video will.
My grandson Todd, everything else. 6 generations of one family in this place. Lived and died.
Well, 6 generations, that explains the cemetery.
Lived and died.
Are you still up for me coming out this weekend?
Can I have one day where I don't have to be a patient?
No, I'm sorry. Shut up.
Oh, Jesus, dude. This guy's all around not very nice to his sister.
He's just all over the place.
At the end of the day, I just want Indy to be all right.
Yeah,
That's another.
well, we're just.
Is that a light?
That's how most movies are. You root for the dog.
Was the garage that packed last time we saw that car?
No, because that was also a dream sequence.
Ah, yeah.
Dream
See-
sequence, your favorite.
They are.
Well, there was the doghouse, so Bandit's doghouse.
Oh,
There's
that's
the
the
chair.
chair where he was filming it.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Oh, now we're back upstairs.
The space heater.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
oh,
That's creepy. At the old farmhouse basement or cottage basement. Those stone wall foundations, you know, they can
it can be a problem.
be a big problem.
Indy, you down here, boy?
Oh, the door.
Oh,
Oh, Andy.
How did you? What the hell? Come on, Houdini.
it's like somebody's getting a bath.
Okay, hold still, bud. Oh, you smell like death.
Well, oh, oh, dang! Now we're okay. Now we're out of the house. That's a plus.
I'm sorry. It's just too late.
So you're rejecting me because I'm too sick?
Clinical trials have strict entry requirements.
That's bullshit.
Oh, he wants to get into some trial.
Why are you trying to reject someone that wants to be your guinea pig?
I'm sorry, it just doesn't work like that.
God damn it!
Jesus, dude.
Oh. Oh. So are we thinking like some kind of like lung cancer or something?
Yeah, so
but then why
we
would
were
they?
thinking he was
Because they said rehab, but I wouldn't think rehab for something like that.
You're getting pretty close to where I placed those fox traps.
It's the second time they mentioned that.
You take care of yourself, son.
He's gonna step in one. Hopefully the dog. Look, I'm flipping the table if a dog steps in a fox trap. Whole
Well, we're
thing.
burning sage here.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Oh, some kind of mud monster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, why is he on the... Oh, it's just a reflection. I'm like, it looks like he's on the TV, like recording himself, you know? Oh, boy, we're going to get something weird happen in the reflection.
What are you looking at, boy?
He sees things.
It's looking at death or something.
All right. Some windows.
I'm wondering. I gotta.
Like, is that death coming for him?
Yep,
The dog's trying to
that's
warn
what
him?
I'm thinking. It's death coming for him, and because he's got a disease, it's coming no matter what.
Yeah.
So there's nothing the dog can do, even though it wants to try and help.
Mm-hmm.
It's my
Same,
early,
same thing Bandit probably saw.
early prediction.
Yeah, the dog sees... You know, the sister was talking about dogs smelling things, but the dog's, you know, like almost like a physical, like visualization of the thing that's coming for him. Also interesting, the dog's reactions when it sees something like that. You know, I don't know about anybody else, but my dogs bark a lot. I can imagine.
Well,
if
they
something-
made a point that he doesn't bark at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of does his whining thing.
Mm-hmm. Same with my dogs. They hear knocking on the TV and they're barking.
Yeah.
All right, Indy. What are we going to find here?
Oh.
Oh, you take a header?
Is that Grandpa?
Don't go down there, buddy. No, don't do it, dude.
Oh.
Ooh.
Or maybe he can't.
Whoa!
Got me a little bit.
It gave me like the
I got some chills from
like fright
Goosebumps.
chills.
Yeah.
but not aggressive enough to have like a full like jump scare. Maybe they'll have one or two of those yet.
Well, here's to hoping.
Oh!
Get off the dog, asshole.
Is he trying to hide him?
Oh, he's tripping hard. Okay. Oh, dog looks like actually scared.
Ooh.
Hello?
Oh, you see it too?
Yeah.
Good.
Hello?
It's the first time we got a growl.
Oh.
God damn it! You stay there!
Oh, on the ceiling? Ah.
There, now he's barking. He's going to start scratching at the door.
Yeah, just like the other
Bandit.
door. Oh boy. We're really doing this, huh? Oh!
I thought he was going to jump on the roof
yeah,
and
the
then
roof.
go through the other window, not all the way down to the
The bushes. Aim for the bushes, I
Jesus.
guess.
I swear, if this dog gets caught in the fox trap.
Oh.
Stay.
Did the old guy, was it the old guy that found him and took him out of the trap?
Yeah, but remember that doghouse was in the garage.
Yeah. Yeah, just hang out by this noisy generator.
With the fumes going right in your face.
Well, and why would you run a generator for these lights?
Is that death coming for?
Well, why did the lights, motion lights, turn on? It's those eyes again. Is that a fox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn rain on the window. I can't see what's going on. Oh, dang. Oh, that's great. Dog's looking around like, what is that? Oh! Any chance we can slip out of this collar? Oh! Oh,
There we go.
There you go. That works.
Ah, shit, though. That long chain.
Yeah. How you getting in the house, Indy? Who's opening the...
Remember the doors and stuff have been opening for...
Yeah.
Oh. Bandit.
Oh. That must have been what was smelling down there.
Who's there?
Oh, we got our candles going out.
A little mud man there again.
Oh.
We got footsteps.
Indy, how did you get back here?
Wasn't easy.
I had help.
How did you get up here?
Oh. Oh, what a twist. There's the chain. Oh. Ah. Oh, he made it. Okay. Oh. Tell him to run.
You're a good dog, but you can't save me.
Oh. See a skull there?
Well, hopefully the sister comes to the cabin, saves Indy.
Okay, come on, Indy, let's go. Come on, Indy.
Oh, and that was it. Had the one last whistle, and Indy was out of there. He's giving that side eye out the car.
This is getting all the smells.
Mm-hmm.
Copyright What's Wrong With Your Dog, LLC.
Oh, there's the whistle again.
Oh. All right, there it was.
What a ride. Man, I did not expect I'd be taking that ride from Indy's point of view. And it's a little bit different than, I guess, what I had expected from the poster. Because the beginning had me a little confused. At first, I thought, okay, does Todd have a drug problem? And that's the rehab. But then we got the reveal that some kind of cancer, I'm assuming lung or something like that. And they wouldn't do the trials on him. So, but I mean, it was wild. What I loved was the innovation of it. The camera shots, the music, the lighting, I thought all was fantastic. And holy cow. Okay, so Answer's got it open here. $70,000 budget they did this on. So, okay, that explains a ton. And because I'm a little conflicted just because the story to me, it felt like it ran a little bit long. And I mean that in that I don't know if they had the budget to kind of give us everything that we wanted. I thought they did brilliant with the mud type creature that was after them again, budget considered. And I loved the story of it. I loved everything that they did. I would just love to have had more of it because it really got me intrigued from like the first 5 minutes. I was like, all right, I'm all in. Let's see what you got here. And it kind of reminded me, I don't think you guys have seen it, and this isn't a spoiler, but the movie, the original The Thing movie, and how they use the dogs in there to show different things and how the dogs would move through some of the rooms. And I felt like I got a little bit of that here, that we got to see things from Indy's point of view, the close-ups on his face, the expressions that Indy had, I thought were great. So a big shout out to not only Indy, but the trainer or trainers that they had working with them, because I mean, that's not easy. You're basically asking this dog to carry the movie. And look, that's a tall order. And I was just really, I mean, like I said, I would have wanted more, but I loved all the ingredients. I loved the story. And because it was so different and so innovative. And I thought the music was really good and the timing of it. Could they have had more jump scares, to your point, Oak? Maybe, if that's what they were going for. I thought they did some things just enough to give you some of the chills. But again, with the budget that we're talking, it actually looked way better than what they had for $70,000. I wouldn't have expected the level that we got here. So again, a bit conflicted because I loved all the ingredients. I just wanted a little bit more.
I just had to look up, and every award that Indy could have won, the dog, he won. There's only one that he hasn't won, and he's up for best performance in a horror thriller. Yeah. It's pending because it hasn't gone, but everything else, best in show, best animal performance, best in it's well deserved. Whatever they did to train Indy, which I saw also was the actual director's dog.
Okay.
Which his own dog, or directed by Ben Leonberg. So what I loved about it is like how we thought one thing right at the beginning, like we all thought drug addict, and
because you say rehab and that's what you think,
and it's like, but it's also though going to get treatment. So that's where they play with it. So like, what it's showing us is how loyal a dog can be. That like even if it was a drug addict, and if you've seen any of the shows, Intervention, some of them do have animals or pets and dogs and even cats and everything. They're all extremely loyal, no matter what the owner is doing, and that's just what they're showing here too. That the dog would go through anything to try and save his human, and even at the end where he has to tell him like, you're a good boy, you
gotta let me go.
You can't. You want to save me, but you can't. You stay here. So then,
did you like how they teased like death kind of being like
yeah,
the shadows?
because that's what I was getting to too. Is like
and on the
we
bandage?
didn't because that's what we kept like. We even said it when he came back. He's like, oh, did he go get his fix?
Yeah, but then I'm like,
yet-
well, he wouldn't
but
have
then,
the
yeah, he wouldn't have
hospital
a-
type bandages.
He wouldn't have that, and it's like, well, what's going on with him? And then. Right then and there is when it clicked. I was like, "Oh my God, is this death coming for him?"
Yeah,
And
because
the
they
dog
showed
could see it because
the
always
black.
the animal, like they always say, animals know first when there's like a storm or something coming or there's a presence of someone, or like dogs are a good judge of character, and everything else. So this was just amazing that it didn't click for us right away. Because I mean, you see him having a nosebleed and the sister like, "Oh my God." And him saying, I'm fine.
Yeah,
you're totally thinking this. I'm like, I can't speak for you guys, or even you guys out there. I was totally thinking drug user, abuser that, oh my God, to get away to fix your life. No, it's so that there's no more judgmental people around him or something. No, they take no, actually, as I looked on here, a chronic lung disease.
Yeah.
Well, then you're like, oh man, you go from thinking one thing about Todd to like, oh no, okay, I see. You can see why he'd be a little snap, because especially when we see him go to the hospital again and like, it's too far along. You can't put you in the trials now. Like he's like, I want to be your guinea pig. I want to even see if this works, because it looked like all he had was his dog, and so it lends you to believe that. Is it haunted? Yeah, it could have been haunted with us seeing death through the dog's eyes throughout the whole movie. But man, they did a good job with that. And then the dog, obviously, like I said, Indy deserves all the praise. He was a very good boy, no pun intended, for throughout this film, because everything that they had the dog do, there's a lot riding on how well the dog performs. But I mean, he just wanted, after the end too, you just wanted to grab that dog and cuddle it because of what it all had done.
Yeah, and like in the whole idea of you're trying to escape death, and Todd knows, especially when he goes to the hospital, that he can't, and that it's gonna come to an end. And his acceptance with that at the end, saying, you can't come with me. But what a ride.
This is a big miss for me, folks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat any of my review. I thought it was messy. I thought the plot was all over the place. I thought they added random stuff in to add random stuff in. I'll agree with these gentlemen. Dog's performance was great, and such was the awards.
What random stuff?
He goes to live in this cabin in New York, and it's everything. Grandpa's gate. What's the key to? Okay. Let me. I can break this down.
Yeah.
And I don't know how nitpicky to get. Oh, it's Grandpa's gate. And then the gate. Well, anybody who's been anywhere with a gate, then it's a 3-mile long paved road. I don't know. Maybe that's New York. Might be nitpicky. The grave with, 6 generations have lived here. There's probably 30 graves there. All right. So that was just weird. What purpose did it serve other than showing everybody was there? Now they show Dad coughing the same.
Well, they have family graveyards.
And maybe, I know it is. But in any regard, it didn't serve its purpose for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Like I get it. It was meant to like, what if we showed this creepy graveyard with all these graves? It's like it was just random. The everything with Dad and the space heater on upstairs, and the other dog, and then the dog, underneath, and then getting covered with blood and mud. This was a mess for me. I agree with you to some extent that it had components that could have been pieced together. Initially the dogs sense stuff that's wrong before people do. And this is very true. Dogs, it's not like an exact science, but dogs that smell cancer, smell all sorts of stuff. And as it was going, I'm like, okay, the dog knows his time is coming short. The dog's trying to warn him, and we're going to go that direction. But, he's getting these MRIs done. I agree with you guys. I thought at first like some sort of drug addiction by the way the sister was treating it, by the way he was acting, coughing up the blood. Okay, it's a lung disease, right? So the whole concept, idea of this dog trying to protect its owner, but then they like kept throwing in this supernatural force, and it's like, the mud man, it's like, well, maybe that's a dog's way of visualizing something coming for its owner. Mm-hmm. But we knew very clearly what it was. He had lung cancer. You're dying of lung cancer. And again, the only reason I can figure the Mud Man was there in the house again was how a dog would represent maybe.
Well, I thought I took that as like the manifestation of death is coming for Todd.
And then if you think of mud, you can think of like that's what's in his lungs. That's what's because even when they went to when he was after he had his MRI, they had
you guys aren't gonna sell me.
Well,
on this
I'm just trying to sell you.
No, because I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever. Like I said, I thought the plot. I thought it did get a little slow despite the short runtime, but I liked how they threw certain elements in, like how Bandit stuck around and he ended up dying because there was nobody there to help him when Grandpa went. But
no,
yeah, it's sad. Grandpa died. And he lived there alone, and the dog died.
You look on the computer screen; it's exactly what the dog sees when they're doing
that
this
black
MRI
shadow.
Scan.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Indy is. It seems like since Indy's there with him right there. Indy's been maybe to the hospital a few times, but that's maybe what he sees as far as a manifestation of death is coming for him. That's what he sees because that's what's happening to his lungs.
Yeah, because
I know.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I'm not trying to sell you on it,
but
because it's been done before. Like there was an old Twilight Zone episode where Robert Redford plays the role of death, and he's coming for this old woman in a house, and that's the manifestation of death when it's coming for you. So that's what I thought it was. But like I said, I agree with you where it got like to me it did feel a little bit long in some spots.
The pacing felt off. I mean, I'm okay with slow burns. We've had some movies that were very slow burns. The film made no sense to me whatsoever. They teased up the fox traps a bunch of times, and the dog gets caught in the fox trap, and the neighbor had to come help let him loose. And then the mud thing, the dog's on top of the doghouse, then he's in the doghouse, and the mud thing is pulling on the dog's chain, and then the dog tips it over, and then it's gone. I appreciate the effort that they put into this on a $70,000 budget. I think the dog did a great job, and at the risk of not upsetting people who did enjoy this film, I think that's where I should stop.
Yeah, well, no, I mean it's fine to not like a movie, like because we always say that in the comments, right? Like if it didn't work for you, what didn't work? And I'm not asking you to go on like a long diatribe or whatever, right. and I'm not going against it one way or the other. Like I said, I felt that it had amazing ingredients.
It had the potential and had the ingenuity that it's through the dog's eyes instead of because like even when we saw like the extra dog or it's seeing what it's seeing. How many horror movies have we watched where it's the human that it's that way where the human sees that and reacts and like I'm gonna follow this downstairs to figure out what it is. But the only thing is you can hear the human talk or the human is maybe talking to someone else about it. This is the dog. You don't know what the dog is saying.
I would have loved to have seen what they could have done with like even $1 million budget, like what they could have done. I thought it'd been really impressive, and I think it's a good launching pad for a lot of the folks involved in this. I think regardless of if it was a hit or a miss, I think just the sheer components of it, from the innovation of the story, the camera work, the music, I think those components.
And like this is more of like the psychological horror versus an actual horror because
I didn't find it. That's the thing, though. I didn't find it scary or psychological at all. I just found it to be messy. I did, and that's just me. And but I didn't find it to be scary. There
Maybe
was one.
If you were a dog,
there was one random moment that could have been the jump scare when the guy was like running up the stairs on all four, which felt cheesy to me. Like you didn't have that throughout the film at all. And then all of a sudden, well, what if we threw in something kind of creepy, like he's running up the stairs? The random,
be like the
random mud falling from the ceiling, and it's random. I think is my best description for this way this plot was written. A lot of random stuff. I agree with you saying that if you take this idea of a dog sensing its human's going to die, and then you have all these metaphors and stuff like that. And I appreciate movies that have metaphorical meanings and not everything is spoon fed to you as far as the storyline or the plot. But I just feel like this one was really I feel like it was all over the place.
Well,
the dog did great.
Well, yeah, and the thing is like if that's where everything's gonna be open, and I would think with the mud is still just the same as what he perceives as death, what the dog perceives.
I did like how the TV, they threw in the TV shots talking about humans and canines going back, millions of years or whatever, and in the caves, and then in the end it was a cave. So I mean, like I said, I think there was a lot of good stuff here. Like I said, I'm not going to completely put it over. I mean, to me, the story did get a little bit long and a little bit drawn out, and I think that's maybe more.
Yeah, we're talking
budget,
long and drawn
concern.
out for a 1 hour and 8 minute movie.
Yeah.
That's telling to me that this movie felt like it was really stretched out, and it was an hour 8 minutes. Literally the shortest movie we've ever watched on this channel. I think that was like have we watched anything less than an hour 8? That was
Not unless it's your
Unless it's a TV
that was a
show, I
movie,
don't think.
and it felt like it was. I think the shortest movie that we've watched on this channel, and to me, it felt like the most drawn out one.
Yeah. Well, to the scores.
See what you got for the good boy.
Oh, that. Yeah, like I said, folks, not since the original Thing. I don't think I've seen dogs put on quite a performance that, because so often they rely on maybe CGI or certain things like that. So I can appreciate the live aspect of it. We got a real actor. So look, for me, this is a 3.5. Again, I loved so much of it, but then there was a lot of it that I didn't care for and that I thought could have definitely used some help. Again, $70,000 budget. They made this movie for less than the cost of a new American pickup truck. So let's consider that. And I thought it looked very good for the limited budget that they had. Even the limited use of CGI they did use, I thought looked really good. So 3.5 for me.
All right, for me, it's a 3. You're like, hey, if you can appreciate it for some things, and obviously not for others, but I thought it was a very well done movie, especially for 70 grand. I think there is stuff there that they could improve upon, obviously. But I like the ingenuity of the story coming from the dog's eyes, being a loyal companion as we know they are to be in real life.
Yeah.
And Indy gets a 5.
Yeah.
This is a 0.25 for me.
Was that the lowest ever?
No.
I think I gave something a 0 one
He's
time.
giving zeros.
This is close to the bottom for me. 0.25 for an incredible performance by Indy and the other dog.
Bandit.
And Bandit. And the old generator was pretty cool. I've never seen a generator like that before.
Well, there you go. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the movie like some of us did. Not for everyone, as we know, that entertainment can be subjective. That is what we've always said. Tell us your thoughts and things. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.